Hello, and welcome back to Pwnery's Kicking It Old School. This is episode 36. I'm deep in uncharted territory with this series, but it's the first time I'm going to take it for a full year, as I probably mentioned several times throughout this year. And we have changed into sort of the Sunday Old School LP series. So, for those of you who don't know, this is Betrayal at Krondor, which came out back in 1993. We do pick up where we left off last, as strange as it may seem. I actually just went into the shop so I'd have some background music while I'm out here. And I'm still trying to figure out where I left off last because I have recorded several episodes at a time and, just wanted to make sure that I'm still on the up and up. And the easiest way to do that is to go into a shop because time stops. And then once you're inside, you can go through your inventory and take a look at things. And as I can see here, we are completely out of food. Great! And I think we were reading this book here. And it looks like... it appears that Owen is the last person to read that book. Which is fine. But now I need to find a place that sells food and will buy all my junk. Okay, I'm pretty sure I bought all the magic in this shop. Oops, wrong button. If my mouse seems a little jerky, mouse pad's a little dirty. And it's not picking up very good, strangely enough. So I'm having to fight it constantly. Alright, where are we? We're way out here. Cavill keeps right down the street. Kenting Rush is where Eugene's suitor is. I can go all the way to North Warden. I know there's a weapon shop there. Oh, that's right. This uses the arrow keys. I also believe what we were doing was exploring every spot that we could find with the spyglass. Which, yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Okay, so there's 5 stumps. Hey, free money. I'll take it. Take that one. Okay, so that slides over your blades, but I think you can use it on armor too. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Owen, you need to get better at this. Oh, you already did. Okay. His is good. His needs to be good. Alright, where's that blue stone? Oh, it only had one use. Okay, that's fine. Restoratives. Okay, how many do we got? 12 there. 24 there. 17 there. So Owen gets them. More money. Always good. I think there's one stump left. More money. Excellent. Okay. And let's go back to our inventory and check the spyglass again. Alright, now, had I been a better host of this, or MC, I would have checked if I was going north or south when I was looking for these, and I suspect I was going south. But the problem is we're out of food, dude. We need the foods. Ooh, hey. Oh, would you sell food? Okay, I can live with this. Let's haggle. Hey! Excellent. Alright, I'm gonna buy 2 for each person. This. Because Owen still needs to read the book. And I can do that inside the inn here, which is great. Okay. So, got 36 uses left. You know, what I should have done was I should have looked at who had leveled up and who didn't. Because this looks like something to do with magic users, right? You don't even use magic. So... I think this just has to do with magic, so I should just use all of it on him. He's actually reading the book. Yeah. And then eventually it'll say it's a paperweight. There. And as you see, I mean, we went through 15 rations like it was nobody's business. And because I haggled it, I could still get it at the same price because he gave me best price. Even though we passed like 5 or 6 days just now doing that in game. Okay, can I play? Nope. Can I in? I can in. Oh, it's already, yeah, it's nighttime here. So, yeah. There we go. And then we exit. And let me check the... There we go. And I can just drop this on the ground because it's dead weight. And now I don't have to desperately look for food, right? So we can go back on our little rampage of heading south and looking for all those treasure chests and boxes that we missed. I have a strange feeling I already did all that over there. I'm pretty sure I did, actually. So we're just going to head sort of south-southeast, like this. Right? And then we'll just see if we missed anything. What the heck is that? Oh, it's just a mountain. Okay, so I'm going to go look over here. And just to see if I did these already or not. I suspect I did. Yeah, okay, so I already tapped this one out. And that means I probably did this one too. These are spoiled, yeah. Can't eat that. Nope. Alright, so we're gonna go further south. Down here. Like that. Oh, is this the one that's got... Huh? I should have read that, huh? Yeah, we already cleared this out too. Fan. Oh, that was just to let us know about the barn. Okay, not a big deal. We already took that out. Let's look for the next set of stuff and things. Right there behind us. It's on the other side of this hill. Right there. Nothing in there. Okay. This chapter is a lot of looking for stuff and things and clues and all sorts of crazy things. Alright. Did we do these? Widows and orphans, parents and kin. This is disturbed most by riots and war. Widows and orphans, parents and kin. This is disturbed most by riots and war. Not shade. What is disturbed most by riots and war? Peace. How about peace? There we go. Serrani arrows. Oh boy. You've got room for these. And this. And then you can take this. And you can take this temporarily. Now they're poison Serrani arrows. Yeah. Good stuff. Brought to the table, cut and served, never eaten. Cards? Weak. Man, that was weak. Already lost a whole day traveling. Can you believe that? Something right there. Okay, let's go look. There. Nothing. It's getting dark. Let's go ahead and camp out for the night. Very good. Oh, my poor dog. Alright, let's go a little bit this way just to see if there's anything to the west. I'm pretty sure I did all that, so we're just going to go south. I know that earlier in this series I did this, and there were definitely more things out here that I didn't get a chance to look at. We sort of just rushed through it. Like that, for instance. Okay, let's see. That would be northwest. Yeah? So that should be over here somewhere. There it is. Well, it's worth something. Okay, now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I have enough inventory space to do this, though. Well, this is going to be terrible. No, we're going to do that later. That's a church of crazy cultist type people, and you can't do anything with them because metal. If you carry anything metallic, you can't move. Okay, a little further. I must be near Prank Stone. Yeah, I think I am. There's not much I could sell there either, which is sort of a pain in the butt. Nope. Wait, hang on. It's already gone off. And I don't need either one of those things. I think we're gonna head north. I don't want to keep wasting my time going south. There's two places I need to be to finish this chapter, and they're both up north. I'm fairly certain of it. And we lost another night. Imagine that. Let's get a night's sleep. Just keep heading northward. We're going to go all the way up to North Warden, just because I can. Why not? That's the book I dropped on, or there's some, I dropped something there, I know it. Bags don't just sit in the middle of the road like that unless I put them there. Oh. Did we discover those things? Just to be on the safe side. It goes past gates, but asks no one's leave. It runs clear around castles without taking a step. What? It goes past gate wind? Nope. Huh. I mean, it's only a 4-letter word, right? Goes past gates, but asks no one's leave. It runs clear around castles without taking a step. Moat? No. Nope. Nope. It's not wind, because I can't have that. I don't have those letters. It's never going to be a person's name. Pimp? How about a pimp? Better have my money next time. Psh. Nope. How do I keep going there? Nope. Silk? Silt? Nope. Pros. Yeah, that'd be cool. Ears? Nope. It goes past gates, but asks no one's leave. So it just goes where it wants. It runs clear around castles without taking a step. It just sounds like a moat. But it goes past gates and asks no one's leave. Sand? No. Wall. Wall. Okay. Is that coal tar poison? Yeah, I can poison people's food. 100. No, we're all good. Don't really need that. I'll just leave it for now. Ooh. Let's read this first. Do I really have to put it in my inventory to read it first? No. There. To the High Priest of Kahuli, I request that Navon du Sando be driven mad for his attacks on my person and my family. So my petition ends. Jeffrey Corvallis. So you were gonna pay off I better take this. Let's go see Mr. Corvallis and take this letter and be like, bro, what are you doing right now? For real. Like, what are you doing right now? Are you trying to set up a hit? Like, this is Eugene's betrothed, right? Like, would you do that to her? She's your daughter. Let's go talk to this. Let's go talk to him right quick. Does he have anything we can say? Nephew, Senor, Elvin, sir. Is there anyone may I help you? Navon. You have a reputation for disliking Navon du Sendao. Anything you care to share with us? And what makes you believe I have animosity for Eugene's suitor? Your petition to Kahuli. He asked for Navon to be, how do you put it, driven mad until he's gray with age? Who did you pay to get that note? Do you have spies in the temple? Nothing so insidious as that, Count. It seems the petition collectors from the Temple of Kahuli have been slow to do their duties this year. We found your note and your tithe. If you tell us why you wish him driven mad, I'll let this little matter slip my mind. Otherwise, I could take the matter up with Sandao. Do what you will, Senor. He already knows my feelings for him. I simply wish him gone from my family and is meddling in our affairs. Day and night he is at Eugene, asking her questions about the keep and Cavil Run. How extensive were the tunnels that ran under the Great Hall? Have they ever been mapped in any great detail? How much money is in my coffers? What are my schedules? With whom do I meet? His questions are endless. I lost a wife in that infernal keep, and I wish the matter to be put to rest. I never wish to hear another question again about it. Can you understand that, Senor? He brings up memories and feelings I do not, or I wish to leave buried. Very well. He's not quite hiding that from me, is he? Can I play again? No. You can go back to certain ends, but I can't remember the interval of time you have to wait before you can do it again and again. Is there a shop? Yes. Yes! Okay, we can unload some of our garbage. Don't need that. Don't need this. Or this. Oh, you don't buy bows. Will you buy dwarven plates? Wait a minute. Yeah, you can have this. And you can have this. And this. Oh, and don't forget this. Do you buy poisoned arrows? No. Do you buy shells? Oh, you buy shells, okay. Do you buy rings? No. Wow, it's worth a shot, right? Yeah, we cleared up some space. We have some usable space again. Do you guys do repairs here? You do not. Okay. Alright, I don't... Oh, look at all these arrows I left behind. Imagine that. Here's some more. Here. No, you go in here. And this letter, go in there too. Here. There, now we got some really respectable space. What were these for? Accuracy? Defense. 5. This is for accuracy with bows. And I forgot what that rusty water crap is for, but whatever. We've already expended some time. Let's go north. I want... hi, Eugene. She still has the face of a man as far as I can tell. I don't think we have any new... Oh, we do have questions. Your father says he doesn't like your suitor Navon because he keeps asking... Or he keeps bringing up painful memories about the keep when he asks about the family legends. The death of your mother, the fire that burned the keep down. It isn't fair to hold that against Navon. He is interested in our family, in me, and so naturally he has questions about the keep. Wouldn't you be interested in the history of someone you wish to marry? Wouldn't you want to know them as well as you know your own family? It's not so much the death of my mother that bothers father, though, as does Neville's death all those years ago. But father insists on clinging to a silly coincidence. Coincidence? What's a coincidence? Navon's last name is du Sandao. It's the same last name as the man who constructed Father's wine cellar, the one that collapsed. Father's holding it against him that he happens to have the same last name. It's so ridiculous. Oh? I don't remember much about how Neville died. It was such a long time ago. He couldn't have known much about it far off in Tyburn. Mother and father were both in such grief they didn't want a spectacle made of his death. Neville was down in Cavil Run, sent down by father to get a keg of Queegian sour from his wine cellar. We had guests that day. Cavil Run? You remember, underneath the keep? All those tunnels that seemed to stretch for miles? We never did know for sure how extensive it was. I used to love taking walks down there in the dark, just to think and have some time to myself. It's one of those things I miss most about the keep, not having the tunnels to play in anymore. When Neville didn't come back from getting the keg, father went down into the run after him. The wine was served, and the appetizers, then the first course. Still father hadn't come back. Second course was served, and the third, and then finally father appeared. He told us the tunnel had collapsed, and Neville was trapped behind it all. We were never able to dig it out enough to recover the body. That sounds like lies. Father said Navin kept at you about the family legends. He was fascinated by anything that had to do with the Corvallis family. He would ask where the spyglass had come from, and how long the keep had been standing, and where the Garda Revanche went to. We talked about everything. Sword? What does the Garda Revanche have to do with our family history? I thought it was some kind of legend about the days when only the elves lived here. The part of the legend that everyone knows has to do with the elves. But for a time, the Garda Revanche was in our family's possession, or so family legend has it. Upon her 14th birthday, the Lady of Cavil Keep was given a special present by her elven servant to give her husband, Lord Corvallis, a sword that would make him great among men, whereupon she ran to his bedchamber to present him with the great gift. But upon opening the door, she was shaken by a great evil. Within her hand, the sword blade began to glow, and she screamed as she raised the blade over her head and cleaved her husband's head from off of his shoulders. From there, she went to one child's chamber to the next, until she had slain all her children by Lord Corvallis, and once that was done, she ran mad and was never seen in Cavil again. How charming. You don't have it laying about somewhere, do you? Be nice to me, or I may give the sword to you. No, the legend goes on to say that it was eventually removed from the family after the episode was repeated by later generations of other branches of our family. A book I have about it tells where it went, but I lent the book to Navin so he could look it over. That's weird. I thought the Garda Revanche was only supposed to work on Moradel. It's a legend. No one ever said that a legend has to be consistent. Yeah, okay. That girl's crazy. And naive. And slightly stupid. And that's why her family's gonna get took. Is it already nighttime again? Jesus, man. God, camping life. There. Happy? Let's see if there's any goodies. Oh, look at that. Right behind us. What do we got back here? Stump and... ooh, shop. Etc. goods. Oh, we've been here. We've been here. Alright. Do you buy rings? Niet. Do you buy bows? Niet. Do you buy... well, shit, I ain't got else to sell you. Well, so much for that idea. Wait, do you do repairs? You do not. Useless shop. What's in here? Nothing. Alright, fine. Are we near the Navon du Sando house again? Is that where he got punched in the face? I think it was. I can't get to this because the corn's in the way. Fine, whatever. Alright, how far are we now? Kenting Rush. Okay, we're almost to where Navon is. But I'm curious if there's any goodies. See? Yes, see. Should be something right there. Nothing. Okay, and the other thing was back here, I think, right? Just behind here. Ish. Yes. Plain arrows. Leave them. Anything else? 3 things back that way. Alright. This way-ish. Right? Yeah. There, and slightly to the right. Hey, 3 chests. Did we do these? What goes on a wagon that doesn't benefit the wagon, but the wagon cannot move without? How about... Oh. What goes with a wagon that doesn't benefit the wagon, but the wagon cannot move without? I thought it was wheels. Then I thought it was a horse. Steed? No. What goes with a wagon? Hitch? Oh, that letter. Doesn't benefit the wagon. What goes with the wagon that doesn't benefit it, but it can't move without? So it's not a horse. Noise? Okay, we've done these. If that's empty, we've done these. Let me take a look at this one real quick. Never resting, never still, moving silently hill to hill. It does not walk, run, or trot. All is cool where it is not. Sunlight. Sun... Did I get that wrong? Sun something. Sunrise? No. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I'm sure we did these, though. I just wanted to be sure, you know? sunshine. Duh. I had to look at it long enough. Yeah, we did all these. Let's get the hell out of here. Damn it, I keep wasting time on places I've already been. That's kind of part of the curse of this game, too. Like, we did all these. Like, I don't even know why I'm wasting my time. I'm just gonna take one quick look over there. If you'll just indulge me. Just to be sure. Am I in the wrong place? Oh, it should be right here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, see, we already did all these. I must have started at Navin's and worked my way down. Like, I can't think of any other reason why that didn't go as smoothly as usual. Okay, is there an inn around here? One of these has got to be an inn. What are you doing out here so damn dark, man? Your name. By any chance are you any relation to the Sandow who was the workman who built Count Corvallis' wine cellar? None, but unfortunately the Count refuses to believe me. I see conspiracy in his eyes every time I meet him, but I don't know how I could put him at ease without about the accident. We would all be healthier if he didn't dwell on such an unfortunate coincidence. Accident? Do you know anything about the accident that killed Neville Corvallis? It was a peculiar accident, if I understand the tavern keeper at the Duck's Head in Cavil Keep. Seems this Sandow fellow was something of a drunkard who had a reputation for building inferior structures. I find it hard to believe the Count would have entrusted the construction to such a man, but surely he couldn't have meant for the wine cellar to collapse. Do you think the Count intended to have the wine cellar collapse? For what purpose? I've heard the Count suspected his son of something terrible, but the Count and I have had enough bad blood between us. I don't wish to say anything else that may jeopardize my suit with Eugene. As the things I've related to you are rumor, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell the Count we have spoken on this subject. Of course. What reason would Count Corvallis have to dislike you? Perhaps he is an overprotective father, who is to say? I'm frankly surprised he hasn't hired a band of Nighthawks to have me killed. I asked too many questions for his tastes. You think he has connections to the Guild of Assassins? It's a well-known fact that he is surrounded by Nighthawks. They guard his house, his lands, Cavil Keep. When his daughter Eugene and I have time together, we're always followed by assassins, though they never wear their guild clothing while working for the Count. Why don't any of the local people have anything to do, or wait, why don't any of the local people do anything about it? Surely they object to having Nighthawks loose in the area. They look the other way. As long as none of them are being killed, it doesn't concern them. I'm sure that's even true in Krondor. Yeah, I guess you're right. Alright. I wish he'd stop doing dialogues when I don't need them. Piss off. Not there. Here? Yes. Can I play? No. Can I in? Is there no in? I want to in. This is just a tavern. I can't in. No. I want to in. How about over here? Can we in here? No. That's where that kooky magic user guy was. Screw it. We're camping right here. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I'm sick of this place. There's only one other place we have to go, and I could finish this chapter, actually. Alright. Ooh. Will you buy a ring? No. I don't have anything to sell, do I? You won't buy this, right? No. Do you have anything I would want? I think I already have all of this stuff. I've been selling stuff here too. We're done here! We're out of here! Goodbye, Kenting Rush. Have I been here? Let me take a look. I have. We're gonna go up there. It seems that he'd been walking for eternity, and the long stretch of road which led north did nothing for his enthusiasm. We can keep going this way, or we can turn about. Do we keep going? Yes. Snow capped the mountains. James motioned for a temporary halt as they came through the pass into their new surroundings. Vaguely he could sense the cold was coming down from the north, and he could imagine that it would even be colder on the other side of the teeth of the world. Oh look, more Adele. So now, we should be... yeah, we're at the crossroads to decamp on the teeth in North Warden. Let's go to North Warden. It's one of my favorite places on the map anyway. Let's go ahead and mark this guy. And hope we get the drop on him. Ooh, they got a magic user. Sweet, we got the drop on him. Let's poison the bastard. Wow. Yeah, his skills are pretty terrible. We did get a bunch of new spells. The one I'm looking for actually travels between many targets. There's none of those. Nope. 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 Alright, so I guess we're going to have to do them one at a time. I don't want to freeze them, I want to kill them. Let's try that on this guy. Yes. If you see it, he's got metal on him, so we're good there. Alright, you need to kill this guy first. There we go. Magic users will wreck your life, as you can see right there. Like, they make your life a living hell. Wow, he really sucks. Like, he really, really sucks. You need to die right now. The battle ends instantly if they paralyze all of your characters. So you definitely want to waste the magicians as soon as you can. All right, you better be carrying metal. That'll work. Go attack this guy. Go attack this guy. Nice. Oops, I don't want to do that. That's fine. Very good, very good. That was a good fight. And our stealth ability increased because we snuck up on them. I mean, we saw them plain as day, but, you know, whatever. Details, right? Don't want any of that. What do you got here? Alright. 2 for you. 2 for you. 2 for him. Money. I mean, slim pickings. If I was hurting for money, I'd go through all the gear, but I don't need any of it, really. Because, you know, hex. Matter of fact, I forgot how to do the hex. Oh, you know what? We should probably be mindful that we did all of our stuff and things that require repoisoning. Yes. You took a hit, didn't you? No? Okay. You took a hit. No? Gorath, you took a hit. Yes, you did. You did not. Alright, we're good. Fine. Whatever. Fine. Like, loot is few and far between up in the north. And then I say that, right? Right as I say that, there's 3 chests over here. Oh, I think we found a trap. Yes. Okay, you can't move south because you'll get zapped. You can't move north because you'll get zapped. So what we're gonna do is, this is a good opportunity that when you get stuck in traps like this, especially if Owen was using magic and stuff, you can just sit here and heal for a while. See my stamina going up? I can just sit here and waste all this time like this, right? It's not gonna do anything because the trap's not going anywhere. And just keep an eye on your stamina, and when it stops moving, you know you maxed out. I think I'm already done. So go over here, and then I'll have Gorath push this up. Right? So now that trap has been taken out, and I can go past it. And that's it. You just have to look at it and think about it logically, and then you get right through it. Now these we definitely haven't opened, because we haven't gotten this far north ever. It doesn't live within a house, nor does it live without. Most will use it when they come in, and again when they go out. That would be a door. Ooh, and they're good ones too. See, the problem is if I leave these here, share, right? If I leave them, 14, 14, 8, 14, 14, 4. So if I give you 2, that'll make 6. 2. Okay, 14, 4, 14, 6, 14, 6. My math is crap. 14, 5, 14, 5, 14, 6. That's the best we're going to get in terms of splitting it even. This side has... this side of a wolfhound has the most hair. Obviously, the outside... Oops. I never understood why they give... This is like a gimme. Restoratives. Okay. You're the one that's got the lowest, right? 14, 24, 17. $22. That's fine. I'm not gonna split all that up. These good? These are good. Okay. Share with party. Alright, so now we're at 14, 14, 9. Now you're at 12. You need 1. You need 2. So 2 and 2. We're still uneven by 1. Big deal. If I remember right, these were supposed to be supplies for a raid or something. Oh, I just realized why that all has to be there. It's fine, whatever. She has tasteful friends, she has tasteless enemies. Tears are often shed on her onion. Yeah, I can't take all these. I remember what they're here for. I need to actually do something with that later on in a future chapter. So I'm gonna leave them. Damn it. I was like, look at all this free food. Completely forgetting why it was there. I know why it's there. Ah, we're here. That's the town right there. Alright, so let's go northwest slightly for a second. Oh, what do we got here? At first believing himself losing his wits to the grind of traveling, James paused, then picked out the very melodic strains of the fishwife's daughter coming from a clump of trees near them. Abruptly the music stopped as an unhappy-looking young man dropped out of a tree, his lute slung over back. Tamni the minstrel, you're not a young man, you're a quite portly dude. Please tell me he hasn't sent you. I'm too exhausted right now to play, and I've run all the things I know into the ground. I've heard it's a dire day in the keep when the minstrel is without charm. What's bothering you? When one of the Baron's new recruits asked for musical instruction, I hardly agreed, sacrificing my morning walks to make time for his lessons. We started immediately. I demonstrated for him a simple royal scale, ascending eighth notes, progression from C, abdicant to A, coronant, in half steps, kingdom time. Even after 2 weeks, he couldn't find all the notes. He refuses to practice, and he can't tell the difference between a tuned and untuned lute. And he patently refuses to learn how to read the minstrel writs. I don't understand why he desired lessons at all. Perhaps he thought it'd be easier. Everyone does. They believe you simply pick up an instrument and it magically makes sounds on its own accord without so much as a whit of your concentration. Learning music takes discipline, and same as learning how to use a sword. He's right, actually. I was a musician for years. It's dedication. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of practice. Perhaps you could give us a lesson sometime. You're in luck. I'm free just now, and I've recently restringed my lute. There is, of course, the matter of a small fee, which Baron Gabbett imposes. Gabbett or Gabot? Let's go with Gabbett. I know it's Gabot. Imposes the services rendered outside of the garrison complement. It would be 75 sovereigns for the lesson. I realize it's a bit steep, but part of the cost covers the price of the practice lute itself. Do you still want the instruction? Absolutely. We are your obedient pupils, musician. I already know where to find the notes on the lute, but beyond that, I'm completely in the dark. I'm sure of it. You'll find a lute there behind you. Play all the scale notes from middle C to the G in the quarter notes, playing only the coronant notes, and then come back down to middle C again. There it is. Good. That is the royal scale. Now I want you to play the same scale, but instead of playing the E coronant, play the E abdicant. All the rest of the notes are the same. That's the noble scale. Together, the royal scale and the noble scale are the basics of most of your instrument, or most of your music, though we occasionally use the Empress or Keshian scale. The Empress's scale is played by playing C coronant, D abdicant, E abdicant, progress to F coronant, G coronant, A abdicant. Basically what he's talking about, if you're a musician, I think they're using fancier words here, but basic notes is like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it goes back to A. If you go up half steps, they're called, if you go up a half step, they're called sharps. If you go down a half step, they're called flats. So like A, B flat, C, D flat, things like that, right? There are certain notes that don't get called flat or sharp because the half step is natural. But that's just me being a musical, geek. So I suspect coronants and abdicants is probably the same thing as sharps and flats. I know it sounds complicated, but try it, alright? That doesn't sound like a scale at all, does it? That sounds like Prince of Persia. You may master the lute yet. I want you to repeat the things that I've taught you for an hour every day. Once you can play those comfortably, we can have another lesson. Forgive me, but I have to go and prepare some songs for the Baron Gabbett's dinner tomorrow night. Take care and keep practicing with your lute. We shall. Thanks for the lesson. Party's abilities have increased. You want to see by how much? 64% barding. Stealth was from earlier. 86% barding. He should probably knock him out of the park now. 44% barding. We need to work on Gorath's barding a bit. He kind of sucks at it. Do we have a practice lute? Did he actually give us one? Oh, we do have one! Ooh, it's got 125 uses. Oh, yeah, we're going to be good. Let's go ahead and camp out. Got to eat up some of these rations anyway, right? Money. 19 uses. Get in there. 20 uses. Anyone else got a baggie on them? 20 uses there. Tell you what, let's get that and put that back in there. For the next guy, Because somebody might find that useful. Oh, yes. Oh, there's a dead Morhadel here. Key. Spoiled food. I don't need that. There's another dead Morhadel. Nothing on you. Scrub. Another one. Spoiled. One use. I think I've already sharpened all my blades, so I'm going to leave that on the body as a placeholder. Here we go. Welcome to North Warden, folks. The mountain citadel, basically. You can tell it's a badass place. The music is heavy, dark. And looks like we got a place we can explore down there. Palace, shop. Shop's down there. House is up here. And I think that's all we get. Palace, shop, and the exploring thing. Yeah, let's go look here. James strolled into the trees. Seeing a suspiciously ordered pile of leaves, he trotted its depths, but was relieved to find that no one had left a trap behind. Still curious, he continued to burrow. Money. Let's check the shop. The Ironmonger. Ah, see, this place does repairs. It'll be like brand new, which, yeah, I'd like to speak to him. I want you to fix this. 100%. Bang. How about this? 40? Wait, I want to see what you got. You definitely need to fix this. Yeah. Yeah. You can fix my blade too, sure. Yep. There we go. See, that's the part I like. The repair guy. Certain shops have a repair guy, and this one was good. Oh, that's right. We gotta upgrade. Boy, do we gotta upgrade. Alright, so this weapon here. Come on. So it's 20 plus and then 45 plus. Okay. This is... Oh, it doesn't show me. Dang it. We know this is better. We're gonna need that. Thankfully we have a bunch of food on us. And they sell it here too. So let's go ahead and haggle a book. Come on. There we go. Alright. Let's go through the book. Let's see, 33 times. So this needs to go down to 67. We'll just hit this button like this. He's reading the book. I'm just... I can watch my food tick down while the screen blinks too. Alright, let's stop. Ah, we overshot it slightly. Mistakes were made! It's fine. Alright, so you're going to take it down to 30... 33. Yeah. I like doing this because it's like spreading the load for learning. 39. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now you get it. And you can finish it off. It's going to move up one because I'm going to run out of food. Yep, there it is. Then I should be able to finish out the book before I run out of rations. Yep, there it goes. And then I can sell the dead book for a royal, just to get it back out of my inventory. Very good. Okay, well, let's sell off our armor. Because we're not going to need this anymore. No. No, it's not because we're turning into pacifists. It's because we're buying Dragonblade armor. That's a pretty good deal. We'll take that all 3 times. There we go. That's why I like going up to North Warden. Even though this town is not technically part of this chapter, you could still go run around and explore. So, bang. Like, there's a weapon. Is it this one? Yeah, the Gallon Grief Maker. So, Like, you didn't have to get this, but I got it. It's like a side quest type thing. So, I guess the easiest way to know if that other sword's better is try to sell this one. Well, that's gonna be a stabby. That's gonna be an overhand weapon. I just don't know if it's better because it's not giving me the option to see the stats of it. Not until I own it. But I don't want to own it. That reminds me, I can get rid of this too. Yes. I guess I could just, you know, do this and that and unavailable. Exit. Go back. Haggle that. 307. Alright, I'll take it. Let me look at it. 15 and 29. See, it's actually weaker. Man, we just took a loss on that, didn't we? Jesus. Alright, we gotta haggle some food. There we go. Let's go ahead and talk to the keep. Left as a legacy to Northwarden by a baron who cared more about leisure than practicality, the Great Hall was still maintained with a military discipline. No corner of it left unscrubbed or cluttered by the unnecessary. Pretty sure there's nowhere in here other than talking to the baron himself. Seigneur, I would talk with you, but I am not entirely comfortable with the Moradell's presence. If you could step out of the room, I will be waiting in the antechamber. This will take but a few moments. James, what do you know about the experimental projects that we have going on here in Northward? Very little. I believe the prince mentioned you had discovered an explosive powder similar to naphtha, but I don't know much beyond that. Our powder is similar to naphtha, yes, but many times stronger. With a portion that would scarcely fill my hand, we can rain 200-pound iron balls into enemy forces. It would destroy anything it hit. Unfortunately, it takes a team of 10 men a half hour to reload the weapon, and as yet its accuracy is not such that I would wish to count upon it in battle. In many years, it is possible it will be a weapon of monstrous power, but we will first have to learn about how to master it. It would be a great contribution to the kingdom's arsenal. Yes, and it would be an even greater contribution to Delicon. What I haven't told you is that 30 of Northwarden's pigs have been stolen over the past 6 months. Pigs? I don't understand. What do missing pigs have to do with anything? Pig urine is a principal component in the formulation of the powder, and our swine can't survive in the Northland cold. If someone in the castle has leaked the formula to them, they may well be attempting to build up stock for their own experiments. Huh. Time for enemy activity. What has the enemy activity in the region been like? Any signs of an increase? We can at least substantiate Prince Arutha's fears that the Moradell plan to attack. A few of my scouts slipped into the Raglum and discovered a catapult and several siege engines under construction. Any number of Quegian mercenaries have already arrived in town, though none yet know where they are being sent. It seems that the native Moradell have adapted an attitude of wait and see how the battle's going before committing to Delicon's strike force. Gorath told us as much. The run against Ethanon apparently had a bad taste in the mouths of the Moradell clans, and this Delicon doesn't have Myrmendamus' silver tongue. He's had to bully several of the clans into joining him, though a few of the larger clans have sworn to withhold their support until Delicon proves himself. I'm not so much concerned about the Quegians in the battle as I am the possibility that the Moradell may be cooking up something unexpected. There's talk Delicon has a circle of advisors known as the Six, magicians of some order. I don't relish the thought of running up against some of the tricks that Myrmendamus pulled during the battle that destroyed Armengar. Duke Martin has been telling me about it, though I understand he was absent before the final assault began. Duke Martin is here? He arrived on a social visit shortly before your friend. I was the huntsmaster of Kars when he was still working for the Duke of Krydi, and recommended me to his post following Baron Rossel's death. When your friend arrived from Krondor with news of another possible attack, he decided to stay and help however he could here until Prince Arutha advises him further. Right now, he and Senior Locklear are leading a small scouting expedition into the high hills. So what about this magic problem? Are you going to hire any magicians? Long ago, I saw the wisdom of Duke Boric displayed in having Kuglin and Pug in his duchy. Duchy? In his duchy. Not douchey. It was one of the first things I did, once I assumed command here. Since he felt uncomfortable here for some reason, Patras is off working on a few tricks of his own to counter any Moradel spycraft. Who's in charge of your guards here? I'd be interested in speaking to him. My guards are hard at work. If you wish to speak with the guards, I can arrange for you to walk guard duty, Senior. Otherwise, I'll have to have their schedules disrupted. Shall I have Lieutenant Aaron put you on the night watch? Sure. Sounds marvelous. When do I start? Lieutenant Aaron, I have a new recruit that I would like for you to assign. It was late. Breathing warmth into his cupped hands, James paced the frost-touched flagstones between the postern and Bailey gates and looked out into the darkness beyond the castle. Nothing was moving in the mists. Like the world within the gates, things seemed orderly in the extreme. Too orderly. Even in Krondor, the prince's control was far from complete, with the upright man running matters in the sewers and scoundrels of various stripes calling the shots in the poor quarters. Here, it was if the world outside Northwarden simply did not exist in any other context than how Baron Gavitt dictated it to his men. It would be entirely too easy for an outside force to take advantage of the rigor with which he ruled his men. It's time Jimmy the Hand did a little something off schedule, James muttered, scaling the Bailey wall with little trouble. Settling himself in a patch of shadow, he focused his eyes on the courtyard below and folded his arms across his chest. Now it was time for the real guard duty. I would be most interested to know why you felt it necessary to have me awakened in the middle of the night. It would have been preferable if you had come when I called. Your guard shifts are utterly inadequate, Baron. Last night, while I was on guard duty, I decided to vary the schedule a bit and see what happened. When I watched the Bailey Gate, when I was to be on the other side of the castle, I noticed a soldier slipping a note to another man who was waiting outside the castle gate. A few minutes later, when I shifted to the opposite side again, I saw another instance of someone attempting to steal a grief-maker from the castle armory. I stopped him, naturally. There were several other instances. And the note passed through the Bailey Gate? Harmless. A love letter from a soldier quartered here named Corby to a girl named Thea. You've become too regimented here. Your schedules are known outside the castle, very likely made known by a spy working within these very walls. I urge you to take greater precautions and reevaluate your staff. It could be the downfall of this castle. I shall consider it. In the meantime, I ask you accept something as a token of gratitude. There's a suit of Ulalico armor that I no longer have a need for. You may have it if you wish. It makes no difference to me. We're out of here. Glad to be of service. You'll forgive me if I don't have time to show you out. Certainly, I don't imagine it would be too difficult to find your way. Find our way. Let's go to the shop. Let's sell this armor because we don't need it. 57 bucks for working the night shift. But we're working the night shift because we're out of time for the day. So this was Pwnery's Kicking It Old School, episode 36, right? 36? 35 or 36? I'll put it in the, I'll annotate it. I'm pretty sure it's 36. And if you like what you see, I can't really leave you a link in the description below. But what I could do for you is encourage you to go to like old abandonware sites, and you can find this copy of this game and play it for yourself. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, welcome, but if you're a regular here, welcome back. Either way, check out my other playlists and see if my other interests may be of interest to you. That's all I've got for you this week. I promise I will read up on how to expedite the ending of this chapter, because this is a long one, and I'll get you through it. Anyway, till then, we'll see you later. That was a burp I leaked out earlier. I'm sorry.